Mm. Hello there, people. My name is Foilis. Welcome to my world where we are all about love, fun, and family. So, guys, so far I've seen that some of you have subscribed. Nambarikiwe sana 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 sana. Keep on subscribing as we grow this channel. So today, guys, I'm seated, but it's very cold. I don't know if from your end kuna baridi, but from where I'm coming from, kuna baridi. That's why I'm seated here and just feeling cozy and stuff. So, guys, today, well, if you see me sitting here all cozy, having my drink, just know it's about to get. mm, It's about to get juicy. Yes, but not juicy in a good way because I just want. So today I want us to talk about it. I wish I knew things I wish I knew before I became a mom. And I hope that from what I'm going to share from my own experience, even if I just become 30 or 40, but at least from the few experience I have or from what I've experienced personally, some of you can be able to relate or not. But if you can, it's okay. If you cannot be able to relate, somebody else, you can always share to somebody else who can be able to relate. Yes, I am a mom. I am a wife and I'm also a career woman. So I want us to talk about things I wish I knew before I became a mom. And I'm going to classify these things under 5 categories. First, I'm going to talk about self-care, all about yourself. The other thing I'm going to talk about is about emotions. Emotions, man, emotions. Another thing which I'm going to discuss is, remember, I'm married, so husband. Another thing is about career, and also the last thing is about self-esteem or how you view yourself. So when I got pregnant, I really wanted to become a mom. So I was praying to God, God bless me with a child. And God is faithful because He blessed me with a baby. But when I became a mom, a lot of things changed. First and foremost, nobody told me that when I'll become a mom when I'll be able to carry a child and bring forth a child to this world, that half of my time, almost not even half, 3/4 of my time I'm dedicated to this baby. Like a child is so dependent on you, yani mpaka we mwenyewe inafika mpaka a point that you're able to forget about yourself. Let me tell you. Okay, I know some of you may be fortunate to have enough money for you to be calling in service, where people can come into your house, do for you some services here and there. They come make your nails, they come plait your hair, which is a good thing. But if you're not in a position to have somebody to come over to your house and take care of you, now that one becomes a very, very hard challenge. I remember when I got pregnant or when I gave birth to my baby, by good luck, you can make artificial locks, which until now I still have them. Let me tell you, the last time I went to retouch my artificial locks, ilikuwa, I guess 3 months ago, 1 month before my baby came. And when my baby came, let me tell you, nilikaa almost another four whole months bila kuenda fanya retouch to my artificial locks. Now you can imagine how messy or how rusty I was looking. My nails, those ones who love to look good, una pedicure, many manicure, my friend. Those things, hata sikuwa nafanya any of those manicure and also pedicure thing ilishia hivyo until up to date those things ni kama sina time ya kuenda, because minding you, I don't have a nanny or a house help. My husband is always at work, so it's only me and my baby. And you cannot carry a young baby at Mona's Beauty Salon Mahali because of the crowding thing. So what I had to do is stay in there with me looking bushy, looking messy. But at least one thing is for sure, you are a beautiful mess. Even in that situation, I believe I was a beautiful mess. So self-care is a very important thing that when you become a mom kidogo kama una usaidizi, if you don't have a lending hand, it's a tricky situation. So new moms out there, just prepare. Just prepare so well because even those moms when you bring in hata hakuwa enough, hakuwa prepared enough. When the mom hata kwa ameplait the hair, so the mom looks so messy. But all in all, so long as you're keeping that baby alive, you are a beautiful mess girl. Yes, another thing I want to discuss or to talk about emotions. Oh my God. Emotions. Emotion. Nobody told me. Let me first sip a drink. Hmm. Nobody told me that when you become a mom, your emotions will be all over the place. Yani to be a roller coaster of emotions. Oh my good Lord. Me, for the longest time, I thought I was so calm, respectful, and so on and so forth. But man, let me tell you, when this child came into my life, then there is this thing that kids or newborns get called colic. The baby crying. What? I'm telling you, that thing messed up with my emotions. And I couldn't even be able to figure out my own emotion. I was so emotional. I was so angry. And I was feeling like, oh, I'm burning up. But the funny thing is that I was not able to recognize that I was not emotionally well. But the way I was reacting towards other people, it showed, hi, there's something wrong with you. I remember there was even a night where I would wake up, even go to the bathroom and cry. Why? Because I'm feeling overwhelmed. This baby is dependent on me. I'm trying to keep this baby alive, but hey, the child is crying. And mind you, even if you have a partner who is supporting you, when the child is crying at night, thinking the partner can be tired and they sleep, and then you are left with the baby to cry. I remember I would think my baby almost. I must have a few days when the baby came in and the colic was so much. So mimi nilikuwa tu hivi tu usiku. Hey, to a point that even we had to look for medicine to give this baby. Ndio hiyo colic at least the pungua. I was so emotional. I was feeling like even if this marriage, I even want to get out of this marriage. I don't know. I called my mom one day. My mom called me, told me, "Mommy, I feel kudi nyumbani because I'm so emotional. I feel like my husband is not loving me enough." What? It was a whole thought of emotional turmoil. Feeling you're not enough, feeling you are inadequate, feeling like everybody just against you, man. Also, feeling that you're not beautiful like you used to be. So I wish there was somebody who told me, just know when you become pregnant and you give birth, your emotions are not going to remain the same. Because until now, at least I've recovered a bit. But I'm not saying, but my emotions are not at par. Kama vile nilikuwa previously before I gave birth to this baby. But I'm not saying that one is isikuwe a leeway for you to misbehave. No. Because even if your emotions are everywhere, you still have to behave accordingly and also respect people. Because I remember that time, hey, my marriage almost broke because there was a time where my husband was saying, "Hi, the way you're behaving, I'm feeling disrespected." Like, why? At all the way when I was answering him, nilikuwa namjibu tu hivyo hivyo blah 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 blah. But sometimes like even sometimes atachukua mimi najua like I'm misbehaving or else I knew like need to control how I was feeling at that moment. It was very difficult. Remembering I was overwhelmed. My emotions were just everywhere. So I wish there was somebody had told me that when you get pregnant, when you have a child, your emotions are not going to remain the same. They will not remain the same. They won't. So another thing I want to discuss is about her husband. Well, let me. When I got pregnant and even I gave birth, my mom told me this. Uchunge, uchunge usipatie all your child attention, usahau your husband. Or rather, she would say, na ukumbuke usisahau bwanako. I was wondering, mimi nisahau bwanangu and the way I love my husband, then how can I forget about my husband? Guys, it is real, for real. When you become a mom, especially a first-time mom, because to balance those things is so much. Your husband can be easily forgotten. You can forget your husband. Forget him in what way? Utasahau kwamba yeye ni a human being just like you. Also forget that he also have his own needs. Also forget about that he's also a human being just like you. Because me, I remember that time because he was the one who was taking care of me. Just like he's just doing a normal thing, which he was supposed to do. But again, he was still a human being. Working and not taking care of me because I have to be taken care of because I've pushed a whole head for him. So balancing between your child and your husband. Because when you give birth, one thing I've come to realize that all the love is like all the love that you have goes where? To the baby. Now even now hapa anasahaulika because he also needs his love. Because I hear people say that husbands, they are like babies. Which I don't know if it's true or not, but my husband, I don't know, he'll come and tell us someday if he's a big baby, I don't know. But it's very easy for you to forget about your husband, forget about his needs. Because even there I've had stories, yeah, ladies when you wanna give birth, alafu yani the feelings walikuwa nazo towards their husband inaisha kabisa. Anafeel mpaka hataki hata kumuona, hataki sijui nini hapo. And even some women begin detesting their husbands even when they are pregnant. Hey, but fortunately for me, my pregnancy loved my husband. Yani, I would just love to hear him smell, walk with him around. But when my child came, I guess your attention ilipungua kidogo because not trying to balance between the baby and the husband. But guys, we are trying. Also, you as a new mom out there, if for example you feel like your husband kidogo ana complain at siku hizi haunipatia attention, siku hizi haunishiki kama kitambo, just give yourself grace. It's going to pass. It's going to pass because it is about emotions and you just come along, okay? And also don't forget to thank that husband because some husbands huwa wanakapitia kwanza hii period ya when a newborn amekuja huwa some of them huwa wanakapitia sana. And I'm sure even my husband can attest. If someday will come and say talk about this, atasema kwamba wengi alikapitia kidogo sana, kidogo tu alikapitia. So husbands is a very important thing. Don't forget about your husband. And if you do, please talk to him. Telling me says I feel I'm not at par. Just understand where I'm coming from. Okay? Yes, another thing is about career. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm talking from a point of a career woman because before I'm a career woman. When I got pregnant, I used to work. I worked until I was around 7 and 8 months, around 8 months out. Then unfortunately, my boss akatuma SMS saying that, oh, since no, we are giving you early maternity leave. Minding you, I was working, I was earning my own money. Also, I was kind of dependent because kama nizo vitu za self care, my nails, my hair, my everything. Some of things I will do for myself because that was me. But let me tell you, since that message from my boss that, oh, tumeamua kupatia early maternity leave, that means pesa zangu zini, my income fulfanya nini ilikatika, and I was only dependent on that job. My God. Thank God I had a bit of saving which ilini keep at par in that period until God atamua to when. But I thank God for my husband because he has come in handy. So nobody tells you that when you become a mom and if you don't have money, it is not going to feel so good. Especially if you're used to having your own cash, making your own money, and even saving your own money. Because it becomes double stress. Imagine uko na mtoto mwenye analia, a colic baby who is crying and also needs your attention. Your husband also needs your attention. You also, as a human being, you also need you to give yourself some attention and also to care for yourself. And you don't have what? You don't have money. That adds to stress, to depression. That's even some women go into depression because hawana mpaka mtu wa kupatia hizo pesa. They just dependent on the husband. The husband is not paying bills and everything. So you are all uko tu hapo just living on the mercy of your husband. So that means in case of anything happens to your husband, you're going back where you're going back to zero. Yani uko tu hapo tu. So new moms out there, I wish I was told this that save up, save. Yani save as much as you can because for me, I didn't save as much as I can. And that's why I'm so grateful for my husband because hanaga shida ya provide. But also, if you're used to providing for yourself, kidogo is tricky. So I wish I was told save. Yani save pesa yenye itakusustain for at least 6 months or even 4 months before you go back to work. Because it even help you hata kucalm. There are some of us who are calmed by money. Yani bila pesa unafili kama akili yako ina burn. But when you have money, it calms you down. Does it? Yes. Some of us tuko na allergy a lack of money. And if kuna hiyo allergy kama mimi, please save enough. Save enough before you plan on getting that baby. Because this baby will take most of your time, most of your energy, and you also need to take care of yourself. Okay? So on terms of career, also, because some jobs, you can't work when you have a newborn. So if I knew before, I can't say I would have secured career yenye ingeweza kunisustain, but again I would just say this, that have something to do, any extra thing to do. In case pengine hii well ikidry up, this well can sustain you too, because kwanza hawa watu 8 to 5 man, ya kazi ni za kufunga hadi upate hauna any other thing which you can do on the side. So to the new moms out there, career wise, please save as much as you can, because those days are coming. If you're planning to become a new mom, those days are coming. And you don't want to go back to work. kwenda kama pengine hizo kazi ngumu na bado hujahili vizuri mgongo, you're still struggling, you're still experiencing a lot of pain. So save. Okay? And on to my last thing about self-esteem. How are you view? Yani unajichukua. How do you view yourself? How do you value yourself? Okay, me, I used to see people, mtu akisha deliver ana gain weight, unapata amekuwa na some even develop acne. Like for me, nakumbuka nilipata acne, like my skin ilipata a lot of acne na ika result to a lot of black spots, which I'm still healing, and I thank God that my skin at least ina behave. Also, that one can result to low self-esteem, because ukisikia most of the women, they have experienced a lot of body change. Wengine unapata umegain a lot of weight yenye mpaka mwenyewe ndio una expect. And minding you, to shed off your baby fat, it's ni kamlima, utapanda kamlima hivi, and si easy. So I wish somebody told me that when you're pregnant, eat well, and when you give birth, usikule kama nini, wase kusema kama glutton, no, mose kusema hivyo, usikule kama it is your last day to eat. No, you know, kitambo walikuwa sema that unafaa kula sana ni utoe nini, ni utoe maziwa. But again guys, the more you eat, the more unapata mataya, your stomach becomes big, you're getting a lot of what? A lot of weight. But again guys, my doc told me when venye ndapa wasi aliniambia that do a lot of fluids. Hata si food, that is a heavy foods. Kama my mom would tell me that umekula chakula ziko nini? Chakula ziko na nguvu. Hizo ni gani? Jahe. Those food, I'm sure you know them. But doka naimba nini? Do a lot of what? Do a lot of fluids, because they will help you to shed off hizo baby fats, even if si yote. So me, I would also advise the new moms the same way my doc advised me, that eat for one and drink for two people. Eat for one and drink for two people. Usijua hapo na machakula ati wewe shinda hapo na hot pot. No. I guess I'm sure, okay, I know that pengine some of you say that mimi nakuwaga na constant hunger, which is okay. If wewe mwenyewe hauna shida na gaining a lot of weight, it's okay. But if wewe uko na shida na kugain a lot of weight, at least apply some self control. Do a lot of fluids. Kunywa uji, lakini si uji mingi. Kunywa maji. But the water actually helps a lot, because 90% of milk, breast milk, is what? Is water. So drink a lot of water. Drink a lot of water. Okay? Water helps a lot. So to the new moms, I'm giving you this advice. Eat for one and drink for two people. Usijue hapo na machakula mingi hapo. No. Don't do that to yourself. Okay? Don't do that to yourself. And lastly, guys, before we wrap up, I want to tell the new moms out there, from what I've learned, from my experience, take all the advice with a pinch of salt. Because out there, people are gonna advise. They will advise you a lot. Kama watakwambia, fanya hivi, do this, blah blah. When it comes to bringing up your baby. But let me tell you that the best parent that your son or your daughter knows, it's you. And the little thing you're doing or the math that you're doing, it is the best for that baby. Keeping that child alive, now seeing the baby grow, Leo I may gain weight, I may add centimeters. You're doing a good job. You are doing a good job. So the new moms, you're doing to the new moms, prepare, 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 prepare. So with not much ado, I want to thank you for tuning into this YouTube channel, and remember to like, to share, and most of all, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe in support of this channel. Now, guys, bye bye from me. Bye. Mwah.